beautiful voice.
Thank you.
That's her new single. It's an apocalyptic horror. The Walking Dead continues to frighten viewers each week, now in its 9th season. It has a cult-like following, with Walker Stalker Con coming up, and the drama series filmed here in Atlanta as zombies track down survivors seeking safe haven. And joining me right now is Katelyn Nacon, who plays Enid on The Walking Dead. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, your voice is so beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
But let's start off with what's happening at this year's Walker Stalker Con, because this is really, really big.
Yes.
Big deal.
Atlanta is always the biggest Walker Stalker Con we ever have. I think it's just because the show is based here. It's its home pretty much. So people from all around the world, all around the country come to Atlanta to see everyone and meet everyone. And it's really great because you get a chance to meet so many of the fans that love the show, and it's such a great opportunity just to meet that fan base.
And what's it like being on this show that so many people have been following since day one? And you've been on it for now 5 years?
Yeah, almost 5 years.
Wow.
It's kind of crazy. I started when I was 15, and to still be here, still be alive on the show is kind of a blessing. But it's been a great experience. I've learned so much, and I'm so happy and so thankful to be a part of it. And they've taught me so much, and I've grown so much, not only with my acting, but also as a human being. I mean, I was on the show when I was 15. So.
I know, you were just a little person.
It's crazy, I know.
And now you're so cute. So, and you play Enid. So tell us a little bit about Enid, your character, and what happened. I mean, you had to actually amputate someone's arm.
Yes.
And they actually brought specialists to kind of train you how to do this?
So I can probably amputate an arm.
Oh, well, good to know.
If it comes
Good
to
to
it,
know.
I can probably amputate an arm for someone. Yeah, it's Enid's, she's an interesting one. She was kind of closed off for a long time and had built up a wall due to losing so many people she cared about in her life. But as this season is coming along, we see her start to grow and learn and take on new roles in the community, like the doctor, where she has to amputate an arm. But yeah, there was a specialist that came in, and he taught me the correct way to amputate an arm and also how to suture up a wound. So he survived, so thankfully I did it correctly.
I'm like looking at it like,
I know, they at least didn't cut to the actual shot.
No, we couldn't show you that. We couldn't show you.
That would be
But that was really, really cool, though. So how did you get into acting?
Well, it started out with musical theater because I've always loved singing. And I've done that since I was a baby, and eventually I started getting to musical theater so I could develop that some more, and kind of had to learn how to act as well. It's not just about singing. So through that I found on-screen acting, and I just absolutely fell in love with it, and every time I did it I fell in love with it even more and even more.
Yeah.
So it's been so great. It's been an amazing ride.
And you're just talking about your singing, and we just heard a little bit of your latest release.
Yes.
Undone. I mean, it's so melodic. You have just this really, yeah, there we go. Nice. Really nice.
Yeah,
How was it?
It's so.
Do you actually write as well?
Yes, I wrote the song as well. I've been writing since middle school. I don't know
Really?
how old I was. Yeah, but like 6th grade, I think. And I don't know, Undone, it's one of my favorite songs that I've written, and I think it's one of my best. And it's just about, losing someone and then having them fall apart, and in a sense you fall apart in the same way, and trying to build yourself back together from there.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's a lovely song, and I'm really glad that I was able to release it and worked with Jan Smith Studios and everything, and they helped put it all together, and I'm just so glad to see the finished project and for other people to hear it as well.
Congratulations to you, Katelyn. And thank you so much for stopping by.
No, thanks for having me.
And since you're from here, stop by anytime.
Yes.
Okay, all right? Thank you, I appreciate it. Walker Stalker Con is Friday through Sunday at Georgia World Congress Center, and we'll have a link on our website, fox5atlanta.com, and look for the viewer information story. The Walking Dead airs Sunday nights on AMC. And how can they get your single?
Oh, you can download it on iTunes, Spotify, everything.
All of that. All right.
It's all over.
Katelyn, thank you. And let's get a check on the weather with meteorologist